Buddy's man, I wish I could get Buddy. Buddy having some complications with his channel right now. But he should have been here to defend himself for a little bit. Cause you know Buddy was gonna be talking his smack. He would have been talking his smack. But I just want to say I man, all y'all moments was funny. Because I was editing You Married That this season and heavily involved with the editing for the movie. That one I can it's a toss up, you know, because every scene that you guys did together between in the house, between in the park, and in the movie at the church, y'all now, but that scene in the house when y'all first meet up though, it's a strong battle. And then you got to think about when y'all got into a fight at the park at the playground. That just was just y'all characters. y'all characters really added to this whole situation in a whole magical way. I'm blessed to have. It's like you got your main cast here, and then when you bring in like the parents playing these roles, sometimes they do their thing, but they don't really do their thing. Y'all did y'all thing. Y'all all are seasoned actors and actresses. Y'all were able just to kind of take the character roles, make choices, and just live in it. You know what I mean? And I think y'all been listeners as actors really played because there was a lot of stuff. Like as I was editing the series online, I couldn't really choose what take. I wanted to use almost every. I did actually. I was one of those greedy editors where I was fitting the jokes in because I was like, no, I can't lose that joke. Well, am I, you know what I mean? Because like 95% of you guys' takes was fire. Like everything that you guys were doing was gold. So that's why I'm saying I'm blessed to have y'all involved because y'all just another element to the piece of the lightning in the bottle that we have for you. You married.
Right behind because you kept us included, you kept us in mind. We've done one-off sketches together, and what? I met you in person. Remember when we did Howard University stand-up show, and you was like, "I think I can do stand-up," and I was like, "You think so?" You was like, "Hey, if I put my mind to it, I can do it," and then boom, from that point, it was just like, sing, like, you know what I mean? Like, this Jahan Jones, like, was already burned from, getting fine to do everything else. But, I just ran into you again in LA. You just always to do your own thing. And, I'm just so honored to always be included because the projects are great. They have heart, they have comedy. They have substance, they have real acting in it,
And I think that's what it's all about, man. Is we have a real show and now a real movie. So I'm just blessed and happy to have y'all involved because the team that we got here, team is magic, and I can't wait to do this stand up and have you guys on the stage and really go around the world and like hit people up and bring this whole element to life. Like, y'all remember Doreen? Doreen. So Doreen, y'all, is another beautiful woman involved. I just sit back and look at how blessed we are to have these goddesses. She behind the scenes. She's our first AD. If you don't know what AD is, we lost Trish. But any last words you want to say?
All of my fans, I'll be posting the trailer when the trailer comes out. But guys, if Jahan has whatever pre-sale link he has, I'll put it in my bio. Y'all make sure y'all get it because it is like I'm so proud of this thing. I'm so proud to be involved. Hey, Doreen.
She probably in Vegas having some. But I love you, Dale, and let's get ready to show the world what we got. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Talk to you soon.
Okay, I'll talk to you soon.
So yeah, Let me see who we got here. Let me see. Oh, Curtis is in the building. Wait a minute. We got to get Curtis. I forgot to even. Um, hey, Martisi! Martise. Everybody, y'all need to meet Martise. This is my guy. He's the one who was in charge of a lot. He brought the team together for hair. He was stylist. He brought the team together to make me look good in this film. Like everything. Martise is the most wonderful spirit that you can ever have when it comes to doing one of these productions. Go ahead, Marty. Mark, go and give me your intro. You've been, already working with great people, so you was just giving us this favor to,
including yourself.
Thank you.
You are a star, brother, and this project is exciting. It is just being on set. With you, I told you from the start, I said you got something special, and it's going all the way. I believe it. I know it. The project's good. Shout out to Dane. Dane, amazing director. His eye, your talent. I couldn't ask for a better project to have worked on. And like you said, the team that I put together, Andre, amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Tina, Audrey, Pat, everyone who worked on the project was just so awesome. And I'm just honored to be a part of it.
Yes, I'm trying to get Andre on. Is he still around, or did we miss? Because Andre was here, and then Audrey, we got to get both of them. But we got to get the whole squad in the building.
Tina was on as well. Yeah. So
and
I'm on break right now. Hey, Doreen. I'm on break right now. I'm on tour, on a big tour with G Sweat, Silk, Tevin Campbell. It's a big Icons 94. Doreen, my sister.
Doreen, there she is. So you guys already knew each other before the project. Go ahead.
We worked on projects back then together.
Yeah.
Doreen, guys.
She is now.
Like I'm saying, like she's a professional woman. She did her thing as an AD. And most people don't know on set you got to have an AD, and you got to have that person that's keeping things in line. And sometimes they're a little bit of assholes or the bad guy. She was never an asshole. It's just like she was firm. And me and Dame joke around. A lot of cast members we joke around because she's like, time, act, come on. And so Doreen, she looks beautiful and sweet now, and oh yeah, but boy, when it come to work, she's on it. But that's the thing, you need people like her on set, because there those days that we weren't able to have you can really tell the difference. It's like, okay, the food is running behind late. We still on takes that we should be moving to the next scene. Like, you need a person. I think women don't get that credit as much as they should. Like, you guys are just a lot more organized than us men, in just naturally,
You said it. And you know it now. You said it and you know it now, because I was saying that to you throughout the whole production. Now, you're going to listen to me the next time I tell you what to do, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Dane would always be like, oh, well, we would say something and we look over at Doreen like, oh, did mama looking at it? And she'd be looking at us like, okay.
Like she used to yell about something, and then I'd come up behind her and but y'all not ready yet.
Hey, let me tell you something.
We did. We really did.
No, it was a beautiful production. It was all love, and I feel like we really came together as a super big family. And I'm trying to bring Andre on here, because he was on here. He gonna have to talk his smack. He out here he famous. He got all these shows now. I seen him judging on some food show.
Oh yeah.
This is it's okay. I was like, Andre. He said something one time, man. He said something one time on some interview, and I was just dying laughing. I kept watching on repeat, because just the swag and confidence in what he was saying, it was just hilarious to me, because I was like, this dude, he really meant it. He was wearing his shades and stuff around. I was like, it's nighttime. You don't have to have your shades on, Andre. But yeah,
this movie had God in it.
Yes.
all
over it, for sure.
to get through this film.
Because we had so many obstacles.
And a lot of friendships were built.
Yes.
Yes.
So many obstacles. Only God could get us through this, honestly. Only the Lord Jesus Christ could help us because, man, some of the hurdles we had, boy.
Yeah, it was. I mean, because I'll tell you this: every time I sent you out in your costume, it came back less and less. There was a button missing. There was a hole. The shoes were scraped from the side. I was like, okay.
No, because I'm happy just like to let everybody know some of the journey with the movie. Like Martise flew in from Baltimore and had a team. Had a team. Shout out to the team that you brought and blessed us with, man. You really came through and made sure that we were. I remember when you first got to LA and it's like it was just hurry. All right, meet me downtown. We're gonna go and fit you for this suit. I know this spot downtown, and that's where we found the suit and got it fitted. And Marty, his energy like has always been like great energy. It's always like you need people like that on your set too. As crazy as stuff is going down.
Martise has always been like that in everything that he does. He can see energy being low. He's like, okay, we're gonna switch this up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I will look to him when it's getting crazy. I will look to Martise and be like, and Martise still good. I was like, what the thing? Hey, we was just talking smack about you, man. You made sure the lighting was good on you. I apologize. I had some technical difficulties.
But look, that's YMD for you.
That right? We're gonna keep it going. Just like old times. Everybody, this is Andre. He was styling me on the movie and man, shoot, how many outfits of your own line that I wore?
So even this jacket straight out of my personal closet.
Oh yeah. Did you do that on purpose? You do that on purpose. You doing your vintage on right now? Yeah, that's my so this jacket plays in the movie. You guys are gonna see. I'm doing some stand-up in there. Wow, I was like, that jacket do look a little familiar. You should just let me have that, bro. You should have let me have that.
This is memorabilia, okay? Right. I might be with the 10-year reunion.
I love it. So what was some of the your memorable moments or funny times? I'll start with you, Martise.
Oh my God, I can't even. There's some inside jokes that we have from curling irons being burned.
Oh, that was expensive. Who did that? Since we're all talking about it.
I think the most, for you, the best was just working with this crew and cast every day. Personally, inside-wise, I think it was when we couldn't find these green pants. And we carried on about these green, your green pants, right? We couldn't find these green pants. And you had all those positive things to say that I'm always positive. That was the only time in the history of my life.
Oh my God, them pants is gone.
I think I left the green pants at home.
Hilarious.
I think I left the green pants. What? We don't have the green pants. We go to the car and look, and here we get the green pants. And we got the green pants.
Hey man, this is what happens when you're making a movie, guys. Y'all watching this, everything is different. It's different when you're making a movie because it's like every single moment matters. You can't just say, "Oh, I'll shoot it tomorrow," because there's a lot of money on the line. There's a lot of scheduling. Doreen, she'll be looking at you like, "What? That means we got to move this scene around, and then y'all got to do that, and then we're gonna lose the house. Y'all know y'all have to rent that house again. You going like all these things matter. So if we didn't have those pans, we literally probably would have had to have changed the scenes, not shoot at that location possibly, and see if the location was available again, and then pay more money for this stuff. Like That's what I'm saying. Every person that you see coming onto this live that's in front of the camera and behind, that's why I wanted to bring you guys on too and give y'all flowers, because I want people to know it's not just about all the stuff you see in front of the camera, all the funny and laughs. Like, you guys aid to that. We wouldn't have control without Doreen. We wouldn't have without Martise coming on board and really bringing that housing of the team behind, and bringing Andre and Style and Audrey and everybody that came along. Like, we wouldn't have that. And one of those things are off, it throws off the whole movie. It's not about just you being a star. Like, no, we can't do this without y'all. Even the ADs, you know what I'm saying? Or the PAs. Like, if the food is not on time, now the cast and crew is mad, and then, you know what I'm saying? And like, now we got to deal with them, and you know, it's just every little moment. It's like a big old truck, a vehicle. Like, every bolt in this machine is needed, and I'm glad that I have you guys, because you know, y'all matter. And I need people watching this to understand that y'all matter. Doreen, did you have any moments that you want to speak on? I know you had many memorable moments from the movie.
Oh man, I had a million moments with y'all. Y'all drove me crazy. Especially you. Where you going, Jahan? Why didn't you eat? Hello, did everyone eat? Like, what's happening? Like, you're the only one working all day. Like, what's going on? Go eat your food. Go sit down. Go get dressed. So,
hey, this movie,
like, y'all are lucky I'm naturally a mother at heart. Lord Jesus.
This movie was so important to me. I did forget about. I would sacrifice my meal to get it done. You know, that's how.
The best version of you is nourished.
Yes, you're right. You're right. I do need. Yes, that's the mother in you, sent the maternal side. Like, you need to be nourished, so because you do have to. Luckily, that this movie was so intense with how my stress level was supposed to be as the character. I was able to use that.
I have to give you your flowers, because regardless of everything that we went through, you was always able to turn it on.
Mm-hmm.
We would have a moment and you would be able to turn back on. It's sometimes with even professional actors and actresses, they can be thrown off.
Yeah.
And it can change their mood completely. Whether your mood was changed, whether it was the same, whether it was high, whether it was low, you knew what the task was at hand and you stayed on point with it. And that allowed for the rest of us to be able to be on the same page. And that's reminding you that, hey, all of us are really here for you, and that we got your back. You know, you're not doing this by yourself. And I will always have to tell you that, like, Jahan, you know, people love you, right? Mm-hmm. Like, this is not for show, for play. Like, we got your back. Like, you in good hands.
Yes. Yeah. No, thank you for always reminding me that, because I know we were paying peanuts. So you had to love me. Between God's blessings and you guys loving me, but we were going through getting up at 6 a.m. in the morning sometimes and getting to these locations real times. You know, it was very much appreciated, because
and
you know,
was far, so we had to get up even earlier.
Man, y'all driving from all the way around, and y'all shout out to the little Cliff and the little van that shout out to Cliff Cliff bringing his team involved and helping us get those first cameras and bringing Elijah on to get the first money in and everything. You know, like, y'all had a small van, and this is the dedication. They had a small van, I think, with all of the wardrobe inside of it, and it was like 4 of y'all. 3 or 4 of y'all in this van coming from the Airbnb. Like, one of those scenes, like towards the end, or one of those scenes, we were literally getting dressed from the van. That's how ride or die you guys are. You know what I mean? And Andre out there looking through, like, you know, let me find this outfit through the van. Like, Andre was always so calm too. He was just, is this it? Is this it? This is what you need?
In my car. And my team came up and he said, Gina, come on. They looked in and said, and they just closed the door. It was crazy, but I think for me, like, it was just so much fun. Like, everybody, we woke up every day and we just had fun. No matter how stressful it was, how crazy it was, we just had so much fun. Yes, no, and I think that's what got us through. You know what I'm saying?
and it was a lot of good people involved. And I think most times I hear when people do productions, it's stressful. It's stressful. It's not an easy process. You know what I mean? It's not like, oh, like every movie is hard to get through. Like that's why a lot of people don't finish the movies, because it's not easy at all. And I'm blessed to have had you guys in that process. Doreen, any last words before I bring somebody else? I know you got to get back to your Vegas loving and stuff.
Yeah,
You know,
I'm out. I love y'all. YMD trailer drops tomorrow, February 14th. The movie's finally coming out. We here, y'all.
Finally. Yes. We love you, Doreen, baby.
Bye.
Is he Audrey? Oh, he is. Yes, Audrey is here. Yeah, I see him. I'm saying, yeah, we about to get it up in. And Trish, if you still watching, I want to get you back in here too. We've lost service with. Look at him! Look at him! Look at him! Trouble is in. He looking like trouble right here too. Look at him. Every time we get froze on him is a frozen mean face. Oh, now we get the happy. Now we get the happy version. Yeah, you got some. How's your Wi-Fi? He said. So everybody watching, this is Audrey. He is the wonderful hairstylist on set. If ladies and guys, if you want your hair to get, because he's been coming and blessed my hair a few times for some of these events. This every woman falls in love with his hair. Like they be stealing him. Like they have stole him from this production. Anytime he blesses their hair, I'll hear back from him like, oh, yes, DMV in the building, representing. They be like, oh yeah, that's my stylist. I'm like, man, look at him. Yeah, so he's always blessed, booked and blessed and highly favored, as he loves to say. Do you have any experiences you want to speak on, Audrey?
First off, I just want to thank you, Martise, Andre, Doreen, just the whole team. I tell Martise this so many times that at that time when we were filming around the first month, it was definitely a hard time for me, especially during the COVID, and my career was really kind of like, just because I wasn't booking any gigs. And just from meeting Martise and giving me just that chance and taking that, or him not even knowing me at all, and just taking that chance on me to come to set every single day just to work and just being around amazing energy. Of course, everybody had their ups and downs, but it was definitely something that brought joy to me. From working with Andre and watching just his amazing work etiquette, and his organization skills are crazy. And then just working with you, Jahan, because you're so humble and you don't act like such a superstar that I look at you as. You just are just a down-to-earth person. I just want to thank you guys just for just those memorable moments. Well, when it comes to just building a family, because I'm so happy that after we have stopped shooting, we are still a family a year later.
Yep.
So I'm just really excited. We're still a family, and also I'm just really excited because I was able to play some hair, and y'all was on me about this hair and switching these styles and getting these things together, but it really has helped me in my future projects I've been working with. So.
Man.
Thank you. I'm trying not to get emotional because
you blessed, brother. You blessed.
Busy and blessed. Like literally, YMD is really my lucky charm. Just because from YMD, I have been booked, busy, and blessed since then.
Wow.
And that's such a blessing. That's amazing. And I told you when I first met you, I said you're going all the way. And you were another one. You and Andre. It was a no-brainer. I mean, the talent was there, your attitudes, everything there was a lot going on. I mean, there was some building vibes behind us. The one thing I can tell you about hair and makeup and we was together and we was ready to go. You know, if we did have problems, we didn't let people know about it. They didn't see it. We kept it in our own little bubble, and we just worked so well together. And you can see the work is there, and we got it done. And you know, on a budget, literally on a budget. So you know, we did what we could do. We worked hard, and I'm just proud of the project overall.
Yes.
It was amazing.
Yes. Is Andre saying something in silence? I think he was saying. We hear you. I think we hear you. Your lighting still is perfect, but you just we lost a little bit of your. He's saying something. Okay. Yeah.
No, but I'm just like, Martise, you.
We hear you.
Am I back?
Yeah, you back.
Yeah, you're back.
Okay, perfect. No, I was just saying, Martise, like, you were phenomenal, just on top of every single detail at every given moment. Like, I never just seen somebody that could be in a million places at once, but still be so present at every single moment of the day. So, shout out to you for leading the team, and Jahan for you for just being the glue for keeping the vision alive. I know it was so many days where you smiled and keep from crying, but you did. Right. And we definitely appreciate you.
Hey, thank y'all, man. Thank y'all.
I do hope that when the credits run, it has you as the star of the show, but you also need to put yourself down as scripty. Because I never.
Oh my God! Yes.
You were the scripty. I just want you to understand that right now. You were the scripty for the whole movie. I don't know how you did it. I mean, you knew things from the moment. You were like, no, that's not. You can catch things, and I just thank you for that, brother. And I think the whole production thanks you for that.
That's the beauty.
That script upside down.
Beauty of filmmaking. Boy, you better know that script like it's your Bible.
Yeah.
Because every moment matters. As I was saying earlier, if we missed one scene, or if I was wearing something, man, and it wasn't supposed to be worn in that, your whole movie looks whack. You know.
Right. Just know, like, okay, what happened before this? What happened after that? Like, people don't realize the movie is not shot in order. It's, you know, like, based off your shoot schedule, what locations you are. So you might have to jump from what script day 1 to script day 14 and back to script day 3, and just knowing and being able to anticipate that. It's definitely a skill. So we had you as scripty. Thank God.
Thank God. For sure. Thank God. But he just knew, even just the nuances of things. Like, he just knew. And when I walked away, and I think I told you this, I said, I will never, ever not know it the way you know. You knew it. And that was the power of what you had.
Mm-hmm.
You knew what to do, when to do it, how to do it, because you knew that script upside down.
And you took that, and you created your own show, and you got more productions. You know what I'm saying? Like you saw and you applied it. So I'm proud of you actually just like soaking that up and being like, you know what?
I just worked with Jess Hilarious, a couple of producing a show with Jess.
I saw that.
It was called Tonight's Special Guest with Leslie Alexander and Jess. And she pulled me to the side after like the third or fourth day, or second day of shooting. She said, "You're on top of it. You are on top of things," and that meant so much because it was the same thing Lisa Ray said to me. So it means a lot to hear that, and I'm trying to grow and be better all the time. And again, Audrey and Andre, actually, and Dina. Oh God,
Dina, we love you, Dina. She used to, man, put that makeup on me. She had that little machine. She made me look like a piece of Hershey's chocolate. You know what I'm saying? She had a little spray on thing. I was like, man, every day she applied that thing, and it was like I looked like a filter, a walking filter, when she was done. Man, Dina, I love her. Damn, man, we gotta do. She was on. Dang, we could have. Was a couple people. I saw Curtis on here. Like, it's a couple people. Dang, we want to do some more. We're gonna be doing a lot more of these. Anyway, to promote the film. We got it. Yeah. Torian. Yeah, Torian. We gotta do another one of these for sure. Because Torian was the most militant. I'm telling you, he was our first AC, and he's the guy who assists the DP like the organization and the focus that he had, like it was no games with Torian. Like it's like, I'm here. What's the shot? Like when everybody's joking around or don't know what to do, Torian was like, all right, come on, let's get to it. You know what I mean? Like he didn't complain about a lot. He just was like, let me get this work. You know, Torian was definitely a soldier that you need on a production like this, on any movie. You need soldiers. You need.
Can we definitely give shout out to our lead?
Yes.
April Jones.
Yes.
I mean, a phenomenal actress. And your new best friend. Shout out to your new best friend. Oh, who else? Who's the other person?
Audra Kincaid. They are besties. So we got to give it to Audra, because without Audra, we wouldn't have this whole season. I mean, we wouldn't have the show, and which led us to the movie. Like the fans love her, and I'm gonna get her on live too. We got a whole dedication of like getting this word out. So I gotta get Audra. Gonna come back and get April. Couldn't get Lisa Ray today because she was on a flight. So we're gonna get Lisa Ray back in here.
Audra made me cry. She made me cry on set when she was filming her scene. With the breakout, and it was so real, and I don't want to tell a good story, but her scene in that moment, she just killed. I mean, I felt every emotion she was conveying, and if you don't know, those two ladies are just phenomenal actresses. I'm so proud to have worked with them.
Yes,
honestly and truly. Yes,
no, it's gonna be a celebration. Like both of them brought it. I think the fans really are going to be excited to see their performance. You know, they both had their own lane of how they performed, and you know, it came off. It's not just like we're looking at beautiful women. These are talented women at that. You know, and I think a lot of people will get a chance to see this movie showcase that. I'm just all around happy and blessed. I'm all around happy and blessed. So I think you guys. I think we got to bring up. Some more our family. So who has time, or who has to bounce out, or who?
I have to bounce out. I got some blessings to attend to.
Look, I have some blessings to attend to. You motherfucker. Any last words, Audrey?
I love you guys. We are definitely a family. I love YMD, and that's all I have to say. It's all love.
We love you, bro. You keep on blessing people with you blessing them hairs and stuff, okay?
Bye, Audrey. Bye, Audrey.
I would try.
Bye. I'm gonna get ready and get out of here too. I'm hungry. I've been waiting so long. I'm starving.
Any last words? Any last words for it?
Just thank you both. I have so much love and respect for both of you. Just, professionally, personally, I think you guys are amazing. I'm excited about what we're creating. Thank you, Jahan, for allowing me to share it with the Chase on Reality fans, the Chase on LA viewers. I see some of them in the building, so they got to see that as well. And just thank you for having me on this project and everything that's to come.
And you got to style me and help me style me for the future. If some of this on the tour and all that, and some more projects. So I know you're getting even bigger. So, hopefully I can afford you. Okay. All right, bro.
We're going to make it happen. Always.
We love you, man. Bye.
Bye-bye. Love you guys too. Thank you so much. Love you. See you later. And I'm jumping off too, Jahan. I just want to say too, thank you so much. I'm jumping in the producing role. I hope to be able to bring you back out this way so you can do tonight's special guest with Jess and Desi. And I definitely want you for Slay. So I just want to thank you for the opportunity. It means a lot. And then you being a DMV brother means even more to me. So
yes,
thank
indeed.
you so much again. God bless you and everything you do.
We love you, Marty Mar.
Bye. Bye. And that's my sis. You know I love you. Good to see you. Good to see you guys. Bye-bye.
All right, Marty.
Later.
Trish, we got the beautiful Trish back. We lost you for a second.
I know, but that was my fault. I'm so sorry. People text me on Facebook.
Oh, look who we found. Look who we found. Theo in the building. So, hey, this is another one of our magical DPs. What you're about to see on this screen could not be done without the man behind the eye, behind the camera, the zoom in and zooms out. Like, yeah, we got beautiful Trish, man, here, but you need somebody to be able to zoom in onto this beauty. You know what I'm saying? We could mess up this. You can mess up beauty. You can mess up beauty, okay? You see her right now. You see this beautiful specimen we have right here? You can mess that up. And if you don't have the right people that are seasoned, that knows what they're doing, you can't get it done. So everybody shout out Theo in the building. Out here. And then you thought I was not gonna have the two. That's my guy. So everything I just said was these two were like the brothers on set. We had two Ari Alexas, so that means we needed two magical men to capture a beauty like Trish up top right here. So these two brothers, Chindalo and Theo, was our eyes, our eagle eye. Dane was in heavy communication with them. They came through and they blessed us. And what you're about to see from the trailer tomorrow to the movie on Valentine's Day is the magic that these two brothers right here that's been with me since the You Hitting That series. I've been getting on their goddamn nerves and not paying them their worth for a long time.
All right, so listen, before you start talking to the guys, because I gotta go because my phone is dying.
Yes.
I just want to say to you, baby, happy birthday to my son-in-law.
Thank you. Thank you, Trish.
My birthday was November 3rd, and I had no idea that we had so many Scorpios up in this piece.
You should have been at the party. You should have been at our November bash a couple days ago. If I would have known that. Happy belated birthday to the Queen.
Also, shout out to
I didn't know you was from Chicago too. Oh, so you definitely better be at that premiere. I did not. Okay. That's noted. Well, we love you. All right.
I'm proud of you. Congratulations. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep shining. Keep winning. Keep growing. And you know what? Stay humble, because that's what makes you beautiful. That's what makes you amazing.
Thank you.
Keep it humble. And guys, y'all did a wonderful job. This is great working with you.
Thank you.
Everybody that's in this cast. So everybody watching this, listen as my phone guys. Y'all go see this movie. Married that.
You married that. Pre-sales tomorrow, baby.
Woo! It's off the chain. All right, guys.
I love you, Trish. The queen, y'all.
What's up, Phil?
My guys.
What's up?
My guys. Look, man, like I said before, these brothers right here, you know, they were in the trenches with us. We had a lot of early mornings. Shoot, we go all the way back to You Hitting At the series. We go all the way back to what cameras were we shooting? The Black Magics before. First season. Yeah. Dang, y'all go back that far with me? Y'all go back to the cannons? Because the Black Magic was the elevation. Black Magic was the moment that we were coming up. Now we on Ari Alexa's, man. What are some memorable moments, Theo, on your part?
I have to say the big chase scene we did all throughout the 60s and Hollywood.
Mm-hmm.
Normally you can't just up and do that type of stuff.
Yeah.
Especially with a truck rigged out. That gang member all over the place. It was lit. Helicopter was swirling.
Man.
Making a movie.
Man.
LA movie. Can't do that.
Shout out to the team rigged up too. The rigged up truck. Shout out to that truck.
Yeah. Los Feliz airplanes. Do it. Another part I say would be, I guess the church, the wedding, turning that whole nighttime church into daytime.
Man, how many times did I ask you? Bro? Like,
can we do it? Yo, shout out to my gaffer Pedro.
Man.
Shout out to my gaffer Pedro, 728. You came through.
Man, I saw that footage and I was like, y'all really made this scene look like a daytime, morning type wedding. It was clearly dark outside.
It was a night.
My God. Shout out to Olivia too as well. I didn't get a chance to she's another producer, and Carol, producer. We got to get them on. They were aiding to this whole situation. Man, we had a lot of help on this, bro. Chandala, you had any moments that stood out to you?
Yeah, I would say you guys was fucking up the production. That's was, you know. I like to get professional, but you guys was fucking up. I would say mine is you guys are getting the SD card twice. The SD card, you forgot the SD card twice. We have to shoot like
that was actually that wasn't me though. That wasn't me, but I ain't gonna name no names. But
I'm blaming everybody.
Remember, they weren't talking about the production, Mike. They talking about the movie.
this, but you know, hey, y'all, I'll tell them this is I'll let everybody watching know that this is the relationship that me and Chindalo have. Chindalo is always gonna he's African. You know, we're all African, but he's like pure African. So, but because they're very Africans are very militant and they're on point, and they will whip you if you ain't got your shit together. And Chindalo always gonna be on. You know, my most favorite memorable part of the movie is when you forgot the SD card, and you know, I was really.
Hey, what about the shit that you shot? Anything dope you remember?
Anything you like, Chindalo?
Between you and this man.
No, I remember a lot of beautiful things, but for me, when I remember the struggle.
He said, I remember the struggle. Chicken Dollar, listen. Listen up.
No. That struggle is beautiful for me. You know what I'm saying? When we see the movement is beautiful, I remember like, damn, it was hard to make it. You know what I'm saying? That's what stood out more for me. It's like the struggle that we went through.
Hey.
I would say the shot, the scene, majority, everything is beautiful. You know, like I seen the first cut, it was beautiful.
I'm glad. I mean, I know we were making Chindalo happy because he'll come back and be like, "We're making the movie. We're making the movie." You know what I'm saying?
I would say for me, mostly was the wedding was beautiful. It was a lot of going on, but I think we had a lot of beautiful coverage.
Mm-hmm.
The movie stand out more.
Mm-hmm.
The chasing.
Oh, the chasing was good.
The chasing was good. I don't know about the last the pickup because I was not there, but I remember the very beginning part what we did. That was beautiful. I would say.
How many pickups did we do?
I think we did 3. I think we did 3. Yeah, we were picking up. We were doing a lot of picking up. We was
I was good.
You were at the pickups? Oh no, we did all of them downtown and shit. Yeah, no, you weren't.
No, well, yeah, those those are what I consider mini pickups. Like some of those pickups we don't even count. Like,
we were in and out,
bro. But overall, like we have ourselves like a beautiful situation, and I can't thank you guys enough for coming on and really hanging with us through this fight, this journey to get this movie done. And we're finally here. For all the people that's been waiting and asking in all my videos, like, when is it coming? When is it coming? We're here now. You can go to my page when I'm posting it. You can go to the YMD IG. They'll have more information. You can go to the link to that. That'll get you to the website. You can go, I think right now you might be able to actually go to the YMD Instagram, go click the link in the bio and get your pre-sale for the ticket. We need those pre-sales to help us with that tour that we got going on until some more lovely investment money comes. But right now, there's no turning back. It comes out on Valentine's Day, and that's by any means necessary. Who am I bringing? Isadora Ortega, my queen. You think about to get me in trouble? She come in. Hey, everybody, Theo, you stupid. Shout out to Curtis in the building. Everybody, listen up. This brother right here is he came on board. He slid in my DM. He was like, "Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? I love you hitting that. This joint is funny as hell, man. I would love to do some." And I normally don't respond to people in the DM that I don't know when it comes to work, because everybody says they do something, say that they're funny, you know. But for some reason, I was like, let me see what he got. I don't know if you sent me a spec or idea of an episode, something, but I looked at your work and I was like, yo, it's hilarious, it's polished. So we brought Curtis on for the second season of you hitting that. So all those episodes that you guys love, this brother right here was the head writer on there pumping out this stuff. And as far as the movie goes, his concept, his idea of what my scenario, my situation should be, the story should be about, was his idea. He was like, man, what if, you know what I'm saying, you go to Vegas, you get shit faced. This is how he thought. You go to Vegas, you get shit faced, and then, you know, you end up marrying both of them. And we're throwing around a bunch of ideas on the phone, but he just like, you married both of them. And I was like, I like that. I like that right there. I like to hold on to that one. And we threw out a couple more things, and I was like, nah, I kind of think I like the craziness of what Curtis brought about, because I wanted this movie to be fast paced. I wanted it to be a bunch of situations, and we kept on trying to, you know, battle with what this movie was going to be, because the movie was supposed to be a standalone and not go off of where we left off with the season, because everybody that's going to see this movie hasn't watched you hitting that, which you should now before the movie comes out. But we had to make sure for those people who didn't see it, they would understand the story and not be like, oh, okay, I got to watch the show to get it. And that storyline stuck out. So clap it up to Curtis out here being a brother that came through. You know, I'm giving him his roses. He's been sticking through a lot of this stuff with us too. And this brother will fly out, because you Houston, right? Where you at? Dallas. This brother will fly out. Yeah. He flew out to a couple of the shootings of the series, and he'd be like, damn, you sure you could have FaceTime me? Like this. Curtis would be like, man, I got to see my work firsthand. I got to I gotta be there. So any words, I'll let you speak, Curtis, too. Go ahead. You know.
No, I truly appreciate you and Dave even taking that risk on me, so to speak, and you know, just giving me that opportunity to try to do something with you guys. And I feel like we did something real good, real special with the web series. You did that season 2. You guys already had the foundation laid down. I just kind of came through and kind of helped carve it out for you guys. And then the movie, I'm really excited to see that trailer drop tomorrow.
Sorry.
Are you good?
Oh, we got kids. You got some kids too, right, Curtis? We got
4.
That's what. Oh, see, that's what I'm saying. Pre-sale tickets, guys. Pre-sale these tickets is all these brothers got babies and mouths to feed. All beautiful kids and stuff. You know, we got to feed them so they can grow up in the future, guys. I ain't trying to use the kids, but we don't want them starving. But go ahead, Curtis. Keep going. Curtis, what were you saying?
No, just excited to see how the film's going to turn out. Like I said, the trailer drops tomorrow, which is going to be hilarious. You know, an independent project is something that people understand how hard it is to do. A lot of people have ideas and concepts and stuff like that that never gets completed because of how hard it is and how difficult it is to do. But the team that you guys have put together, you know, from the front of the camera to the back of the camera to the finance department, all over the place, is what helped make the movie possible. And shout out to everybody involved in the film who had parts in it, you know, in front of and behind the camera, and who stuck it out to make sure that this project got all the way through and completed. It's a huge, you know, congratulations to you in making that happen.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, man. This definitely has been a journey, and I'm just like, this is gonna be a celebration. Like when we were in New York and we had the whole situation and we had the ladies dressed up in wedding dresses. That was just the tip of the iceberg of what, you know, and shout out to Cliff for that idea. I always call him Clifford. It's just like we're really going to hit the ground running with the promotions for this. And it's really going to be like, just like when they look back and see the success of this movie is going to be, you're going to be able to see the hard work that went towards that, because we don't have a studio backing us. We don't have millionaires or billionaires financing this thing. You know, this is all grassroots. This is a bunch of talented people in all their own way in departments coming together and saying, we're going to make this. We finished it, which is the biggest thing I hear in Hollywood. It's like people don't finish stuff. Like they respect you just to know that you actually finished a full feature film, you know, on a high level. Like, and it's so bad out here that I think that it doesn't even have to be high level, that they still be like, well, you finished? You know, it's that many people out here in this game trying to do it and not finishing. So I want to clap it up to us to actually finishing. And we are going to finish the You Hitting That series finale too as well, because that's another example of like, you got to finish, you know, and people really respect the beginning all the way to the end. So I'm happy and proud that I got my brothers and my sisters and family. Y'all all came and blessed us, because this really did just start from a conversation of Dame, me on the cruise, me and him on the cruise, and him saying like, you know, let's do something outside of Instagram. Let's take your following and let's do something. Let's tell a story. It started off with an elongated Instagram idea, which evolved to a storyline, which evolved to 10 minutes to 15 minutes to 30-minute episodes to let's do a movie. And being blessed with all the talented people that actually have been working for years and have huge followings and huge legendary resumes, and saying like, look, we see what you guys are doing. We're going to be a part of it. So we're not going to lose with this, guys. I'm just happy that you guys were involved and everybody witnessing that this is a situation. Like, if you don't, there's somebody in this movie that you know. All right. If you don't know me, you know Lisa Ray. You know Lisa Ray. If you don't know, if you're a little bit older, you know Michael Collier. You know what I'm saying? You know, you Comic View era, you know Red Grant. You know what I'm saying? You got the youngest, we got the Shay. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's somebody in this. Karina got the Russians. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's somebody in this film you are going to connect to, my guys. So, did you guys want to say anything else before we log off? Because I think Instagram is going to cut this live soon.
Cool.
No.
Fun working. Yeah, it's always great. It's always great working with everybody.
We got more movies to come, man. I'm proud of you guys for sticking in for internet stuff all the way to making a movie. I love you guys for that, and we're gonna win. And everybody, I want you guys to just go ahead and, like I said, get ready for the trailer on my birthday. We're working. I'll say this. And big shout out to my partner, Timothy, right here, man. He wasn't able to be online right now because he's finalizing things in the trailer. But this brother, from the finances to everything, he came on. You know, I met this brother one time. I was shooting a project with my RL. I saw he was in here watching this live. I was shooting one of his projects, and he was working with him on that. And he saw me walking up on the street. He's like, hey, brother, don't you do them videos? I was like, yeah. He's like, oh, he's like, yeah, man, I'm working on this project down the street. And I was like, yeah, I'm working on one down the street too. He's like, is that RL's project? I was like, yeah. And then from there, he came on, and I told him, like, this was like the first week we were shooting, y'all. We probably was gone. The Indiegogo money was probably gone. We was like, the next week, we was like, how we gonna pay everybody? The next week, literally, y'all, we was like, I don't know how we gonna pay it. And we got an angel investor. Tim came on, and you know, he came into the situation. He learned more about the project. He's not your regular type of guy that gives you know, investment. Like, he's hands-on because he's had experience doing film. So he's like, man, I'm about to come to set. You know what I'm saying? So he been producing ever since. Like, he's been with me. Like, we have not been working. We have been working nonstop. So shout out to Tim. He deserves some new help too. Sean, she over here. She a publicist in here. She want to come over and say hello. She been calling all y'all, all the team and everything, texting them. Y'all think I'm out here by myself, man? This is not a one-man show. Not at all. Like, we got to get this thing going. So yeah, I'm happy. Like, we need y'all support. This is the people's movie. It's not my movie. It's not any of these guys' movies on here. This is bigger than all of us. This is our movie. This is all of us together. This is what the people have been asking for. And, you know, we're doing it without the studio, you know? So until the studio gives us that big money, we're going to show the studio how it can be done with the funniest rom-com of 2022. I bet, I say this right now, ain't nobody going to have a funnier movie and better rom-com in 2022 than You Married That. And if y'all remember I said that, I don't care, y'all screen record this, I'm going to post this on my page, and y'all going to be able to go back and be like, he said that? He didn't say that. Yes, Jahan Jones said that on this live before his birthday. We got the funniest rom-com of 2022, and I don't care if it's Kevin Hart in it, and I know Kevin Hart. I don't care if it's Dave Chappelle. He ain't shooting no movies right now. We got the funniest. We got the funniest rom-com, because you know you ain't gonna see Dave Chappelle no rom-com anyway. So yeah, he acts. You know what I'm saying? Who else we got? Ain't nobody else about to have it. I'm sorry. It's us. It's us. All right, y'all. I love y'all. We're gonna be doing some more promotion and lives and everything throughout all of it, giveaways, all that. Y'all go to You Married That Instagram page. Go to the bio, find out information there. And with me, I'm gonna be talking about it. Get ready for the tour. We're going to DC, New York, Chicago, Atlanta, and LA. Those are the cities right now. We will be adding more if we get more pre-sales or investments. But get ready for the storm. We're finally here, y'all. All right, love y'all. Thank y'all for spending this time. All right. Save it, share. Whew. Well, that was a long one. Huh?
You are so funny. You are just naturally funny.
Me?
Yeah. Have you been probably. I mean, when you were a little kid, were you always funny? You've always been naturally.
I try to do a little something. I
can tell it's just your personality. You're just hilarious.
Try to do a little something. Nah, that was a good one, right?
That was good, yeah. I think it turned out great.
Let's see.
I didn't. Someone. I thought I was like, when I called her phone, it was saying it didn't work. But then she was on here. It was Jessica, I think.
Oh yeah, she was on here. I was like, oh, where's Jessica?
Because when I texted her, she didn't reply back to the text. And then when I saw you said that, when I called her phone, it was this weird message, like this phone is not, like it was not in service or something. It was a weird message. So I just thought, oh, maybe there's something wrong with her phone right now. And then right then I heard you saying something. So maybe she's on a different phone or something.
Oh,
Tim sent a lot of messages. So I wanted to, for me to tell you. So when I asked about the website, he told me to say we're in the back end of it now, swapping out some banners and stuff.
Love y'all. That's good.